To begin with, enzymes are proteins that speed up chemical reactions in the cell. A special region on the substrate, called the active site, has a shape which fits with the specific substrate molecule. An enzyme works by binding to one or more specific molecules called the reactants. Then binding occurs at the active site. The enzyme and the substrate create an enzyme-substrate complex. But in this video, we will be discussing the role of an enzyme lipase in treating the pancreatitis. First of all, the pancreatic enzymes help to break down the fats, carbohydrates, and proteins in the pancreas. A normally functioning pancreas secretes about 8 cups of pancreatic juice into the duodenum every 24 hours. The secreted fluid contains the pancreatic enzyme, which then helps in the digestion, and it uses the bicarbonate to neutralize the stomach acid as it enters the small intestine. There are 3 types of pancreatitis enzymes. First is lipase, second is protease, and third is amylase. Lipase is an enzyme that helps with bile and helps the liver break down the fat molecules so they can be absorbed and used by the body. Secondly, protease. The enzyme protease breaks down the protein molecules. Protease help keeps the intestine free of parasites such as bacteria, yeast, protozoa. The 3 main types of protease are pepsin, trypsin, and chymotrypsin. And thirdly, amylase. The enzyme amylase helps to break down the carbohydrates, which is starch, into simple sugars which are really easily absorbed by the body. Amylase is also found in the saliva of a human tongue. Note, all those enzymes end in ase, ASE. The one we will be talking about is pancreatic lipase, which is also known as pancreatic triacylglycerol lipase, which is secreted from the pancreas and is the primary lipase enzyme that hydrolyzes or breaks down the dietary fat molecules in the human digestive system, converting triglyceride substrates found in ingested oils to monoglycerides and free fatty acids. Lipase also breaks the ester bond which unite the fatty acids with the glycerol in a triglyceride. There are different types of lipases, from which many are expressed in the digestive system and many of them which are expressed in different tissues. Mutations in the lipase may result in diabetes, obesity, and metabolic syndromes. In adults, 2/3 of digestion of lipids is performed by pancreatic enzymes. There is another lipase found in the pancreas known as the bile salt-dependent lipase, which is also found in breast milk. There are many uses of enzymes in our lives, such as that enzyme lipase can be found in many plants, animals, bacteria, and molds, and it is used for indigestion, heartburn, allergy to gluten in wheat products, which is known as the celiac disease, and Crohn's disease, and cystic fibrosis. But one of the biggest usage is in treating the pancreatitis disease, which in simple words is inflammation of the pancreas. There are 2 different types of pancreatitis. The first is acute pancreatitis that are caused by gallstones, heavy alcohol consumption, infections, metabolic disorders, and trauma, and 30% of the cases are of unknown causes. The second type of pancreatitis is chronic, in which the main cause are hereditary disorders, cystic fibrosis, high levels of triglycerides, and may result in diabetes or pancreatic cancer if left untreated. And 4% of cases are results of long-time alcohol consumption. The main symptoms of pancreatitis are severe burning upper abdominal pain, radiating to back, nausea and vomiting worsened by eating, hypertension through pain, hypotension through blood loss and dehydration, tachycardia and tachypnea, and in addition weight loss due to malabsorption for chronic. The main
created using Powtoon.